You ever purposely made anything for SZA? Nah, not really. I think I've made some ideas that her team like probably heard from what we did, but they didn't bite on anything. But what's crazy is anytime I like realize if the team doesn't bite, that probably doesn't mean they don't. And I'll tell you exactly how weird this is, right? Um what's crazy is this. I actually have a crazy story to tell y'all. I have a crazy story to tell y'all. So I remember, and I think I can talk about this, but um, I remember a while back, and this is just to kind of give you guys a little insight on how sending beats to people work. But I learned a long time ago that the internet is powerful. Okay, it's more powerful than you think, and I'll tell you exactly why. The reason is because I remember I had been asked to send a bunch of beats to a select full of artists. I'm not going to say their names, but we all know who they are. If I mentioned to you guys the names of these people, you guys would definitely recognize the folks. So I'm not going to put their name on blast. But I remember I made a a Google Drive of maybe 20 artists that I remember telling my team I wanted to submit the beats to. And I was just wondering, like, I wonder if they're going to get the track. So my team was like, yeah, we're going to send it to the managers. And so my team sent the beats to the managers. And I remember not getting any response back. And I was like, I asked my team, like, y'all send it to the managers, right? And they're like, yeah, sure. And, had been just waiting. And as time went on, the Funkle Prevail happened, moments, afterthoughts, whatever. I submit the tracks. And I remember having this thought where I was like, I wonder if they're actually hearing the tracks. Because when you think about management, right? If you send a pack of beats to people, that doesn't necessarily mean that one person that you're sending those beats to are going to get those tracks. They're essentially, the managers are going to be getting the whole beats, right? And so, long story short, one of the people that I sent an entire pack of beats to ended up actually following me, and they're huge, okay? Everybody knows them. And so they followed me and they DM'd me like, yo, text me your number, da da da. And I texted them my number, and they sent me like an acapella. Would you be down to mess with it? I'm like, yeah, sure. I mess with the acapella. And I remember I sent it back, and they were like, this is crazy. Like, oh my gosh, da da da. And so, long story short, she calls me. She calls me and she goes, that was insane. I don't even really be recording like that, da 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 da. And I'm like, I bet, curious question, because I had sent this person like, these beats a while ago, and I was like, did you ever hear the pack of beats that I sent you? And guess what? They said they did not get a beat pack from me. I was like, what? Aww. You didn't get the beat pack that I sent you? And they're like, if you sent a beat pack to me over the last couple of years, I did not get it, unfortunately. And I was like, well, I sent it to your team. And they're like, my team has never shared anything with me. And that's when I learned the sticky game that certain people will play in this business. If you send a pack of beats and you don't have a direct connect to a person that you're sending the beats to, there's a grave chance that these beats will sit. And not only just sit, they might go to somebody else. So that's something that's personally happened to me. Only reason I know is because that same pack of beats ended up going to an artist that actually ended up cutting over those same tracks. And I was like, that's a real crazy game to play. That's why now I don't just send beat packs to people unless I got direct access to an artist. I don't ever send full beats to people. That is why I don't send packs of beats to people. unless I have like that access. Like I got to talk to the person that is getting the beats. If not, probably not happening. Ooh, I got a dumb idea. Back to the beat. Let's try something real quick. I got a dumb idea. Let's try something.